The bright young thing, I miss the dawn. I generally do. There'll be plenty more. We shall avenge our fallen comrade, who retired and became a bureaucrat. He was our father, that's why we have wealth.
That's actually a really sound story for this man. You want to read the this and that card.
I will. Alright. This and that. One dabbles with writing and one dabbles with painting, but one lives, above all, in the certainty of one's allowance.
We're going to work on that card.
Work on that card. Got it. Possibly I'll get something done today. Possibly. Oh. It's all going swimmingly, although Papa's health is not improving.
And so we'll want to try and find the bookstore by exploring on our health.
Okay, so explore on our health.
Yes.
Crowded thoroughfares by day, a fog-wrapped labyrinth by night. I'll walk the streets seeking secrets until I can walk no more. I might have found somewhere unusual. And we did.
Oh, hey!
It's the bookstore.
Literally the first one. That's unusual, but also awesome.
Money. Alright. Explore on nothing, or explore the bookstore?
Explore the bookstore, why not? We're gonna be getting, funds for a while, and we'll be wanting to make use of them. We don't want to spend all of it because we also want to get jacked, off of this money, so we don't have to, work. We can just get jacked instead.
How would we do that?
Mentally and physically. We're gonna be eating. We're gonna be working out. We're gonna be not working necessarily, or at least not earning a lot of money. So keeping money instead of spending it all on books will be helpful for allowing us to prolong that.
So just buy one for now.
Just for starters, yeah.
It takes time to sort the gold from the dross, the wheat from the chaff, the blood from the water. If I buy enough books, I'll find something interesting. Money. Where did it go?
It's gone.
Oh, dang. Papa is dead. No one will tell me exactly how, but the estate is in a state. My allowance is tied up in probate and so forth. One can only hope it's resolved before the bills come due. That's ghastly news indeed. We got The War of the Roads, 1450 to 1580 Censored Edition. Willis Ford describes the War of the Roads, an event in a history other than our own, in detail. But numerous pages have been removed, the name of the publisher is blacked out, and an ominous slip stapled to the cover explains that Willis Ford has been excised.
This is actually very good for us. If we want to start a cult to histories,
Woo!
as you saw there, it is a book on histories. Even though those histories may not be of our own world, that is still something we can study and use as a founding cult principle.
Everything is coming up us.
It
The
kind
wrong
of
kind
is.
of attention. The city is rife with journalists and detectives and other meddlers. How long will they leave me in peace? We got nothing. You got nothing.
You got nothing on us. No evidence.
What?
Actually, that's
We
very
have
good.
one weird book and some money? Oh, wow.
Yes.
The business of the will has been settled, but Papa's business affairs have been eaten up with debts like woodworm. No one seems to know exactly what he spent the money on, but the solicitor is sending me some papers, apparently. All right, so we got 2 health.
Yes, that
20
is
fun.
one of our advantages to starting with this legacy. We are young and we are healthy.
All right, so should I work on
We
the
want
health?
to read the. Yes, we want to work on the health, and we want to read the study.
Work on health
'Cause that is some lore as well.
and read the War of the Roads.
we'll want to read what's going on in the study verb at the moment. Stuff is going on automatically.
Oh, I was confused with explore. Unskilled labor, backbreaking work for meager pay. Is this the best I can do? You know, I heard rumors that our father was somehow involved in occult work, but he got out of that life, and you know, I would be interested in seeing what that held or why he was involved in the first place. What do you say?
I think it's worth investigating.
Puzzling papers. I've received the papers, poor Papa, page after page after page of desperate scrawl on an invisible house and the colors of sleep and the invisible gods behind the world. But do you know, the more I read, the more it, well, not makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but it does hang together. And here's Papa's diary. We got Deciphered diary and a true and complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries of the roots of the house. Reproduced by one Riley Grease from supposedly a much older text in Greek. All right, so what do we want to explore and what do we want to study?
We can't explore too much. We could explore 5 more books, but I would say let's study the book we have, not the one we can't read, but the histories book. So that's in Greek, and we don't know how to read Greek yet.
I'll throw that one over. I'll throw that up here. And Ciphered Diary.
Either that or the... Well, that's a familiar name.
Yes. I feel like we should elaborate further on our father when we can.
Yeah.
In this past, a score or more of longs were made. They brokered peace with the Forge of Days, long enough to set England on a path of early conquest and eventual destruction. The Forge itself devoured the greatest among them.
Okay, that might deserve explanation as well, because this game has a lot of terminology. This is our second time playing it. Well, not the second time. I've played this game a lot. And
I've played it some, but this is like our second time trying to record a playthrough together.
Yes. The first one, footage got corrupted, the classic case, but we're back at it again, and Cadmus, the name mentioned in our Cipher diary, is the name of our previous character. And the name The Long and the Forge of Days, we will be seeing those a lot in this game, because this game is about cults and worshipping things, and weird terminology comes up all the time, including longs, hours, noes, which are all kind of ranks of enlightenment, where hours are essentially the divine figures, longs are people who have ascended and effectively become immortal, and noes are people who have passed through a certain door, the invisible house called the Mansus, where all of these gods reside. There's a lot, and it'll start getting more and more connected as we go, but we are going to try to ascend through kind of these ranks of ascension by first becoming a no, by passing the stag door, and then becoming a long by actually completing our ascension, which involves doing a bunch of cult rituals. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, and we'll get more and more cards and more and more options to use them with, along with lore, and we'll meet a bunch of friendly faces that we can recruit into our cult or have murdered or sacrifice to summon like demons. It'll be a good time.
And by the way, you should like and subscribe if you'd like to see the rest of it. I dream of a shriveling light, a sun that crisps snow but does not melt it. When I wake, my room is always cold. That just means you need to turn on the heater, bud. Then again, as I'm not a huge fan of Lovecraft just because of who he was as a person. I will say my favorite thing from Lovecraft ever was that he spent like half of a story describing how air conditioning works. I found someone whom I might pay to enact a regrettable necessity. Do we have any use for a hireling right now?
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll want to keep working on our health to at least make a bit of money for the time being.
We're not
And
doing
get
bad
those
with money. We at least got
vitality
26.
We also don't want to blow through it.
To my knowledge, before our father retired from the occult life and became a bureaucrat, he did amass, not quite this much money in his time as an occult follower. Mirrors are calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes. I am sane, if that means anything. Yeah.
The
doesn't mean
glory
much.
is another one of the hours. It is the hour of enlightenment, and it also can stoke fascination, visions, and insanity.
The royalty of England, according to Willis Ford, became the sovereigns of the Leech flame, destroying or transforming their enemies, conquering Europe, establishing grand cathedrals to Saint Spark. The alliance with the Forge begins to take its toll. The last few chapters are missing entirely. That's some
Forge is
SCP
another-
Foundation stuff right there.
That is correct. Forge is another hour. It is the hour of creation. Creation and shaping, and there's a number of things associated with the Forge.
Do we want to study anything?
We want to study our vitalities at the moment.
I'm abrim with vitality. If I devote some time to exercise, I'll benefit. Is this game telling me to go to the gym?
I mean,
Or
let's
maybe
be
take a
honest.
brisk walk?
Going to the gym isn't a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, it's just not something I'm doing. A hireling? Better not. I must be careful of the company I keep. Did our dad die from his previous association with the occult? Hard, maybe.
Sounds like he got pretty ill from something, and knowing how this game, getting into some bad stuff can really alter your health. Yeah, I can see it.
We have a
Let's
furtive
dream
truth.
on our passion. That is see, it has the secret histories aspect.
So does that mean that it's also for the histories one?
Yes. That bright pink is kind of the color of histories.
So everything really is coming up us in this playthrough.
I know, right? That's why I was so excited. We got the bookstore the first time we went out exploring and got a book dedicated to the cult we're trying to found. Literally first try each.
This is gonna be the easiest cultist simulator playthrough ever. Nothing can stop us.
Oh, you say that now.
I had to. I had to. Explore. Do we want to explore anything? We have
Let's-
explore and dream.
Yes, we want to dream on our passion. But let's explore on our health again.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Although work is
we'll
up in
need that for
3.7
working.
seconds.
Yeah, we might just want to wait on explore.
Okay, we'll wait on explore. The moonlit road. I know this dream. A road crests a hilltop and the air is silver bright.
Try dreaming on our piece of lore.
The furtive truth.
Yes.
A detailed smuggled in from an adjacent narrative. Don't speak this where you may be overheard. And we got vitality and more fatigue.
Yep.
The fatigue stack. The fatigue stack is what they call finals week in schools.
Oh my. That's a bit true. Max amount of health we can get as this character is, well, technically you can get like 13 health, but like we're not going to be doing that. The max we can get without doing something insane and super harmful to our other stats is 7.
You're telling me we're not
Had
going to
it-
do anything insane in this playthrough?
Oh, we will. We're just not going to do something that insane. You can sacrifice your intelligence for other stats.
Yeah. I'm not about that. We're studying history anyway. We're not the cultists of going to the gym. This isn't the beefy cultists. This is the big brain cultists.
These are the skinny cultists.
The skinny cultists. I don't know. I mean, that right there does not look like the skinny cultists to me.
Hey,
It looks like
look
the
like a skinny
medium-sized cultists. Hi, we're the medium-sized cultists. We're not the swole cultists. But we're not like those puny cultists over there. We're solidly somewhere in the middle. Also, we do have this, and there's a second dread right there.
Not good. You might want to explore at the Business Club, which will cost us money, but will probably generate contentment.
All right.
You might want to wait on that until it takes the other vitality. Sorry, the other dread. Actually,
It's 20 seconds till it takes the other dread.
yeah, I would do that.
So
You want to wait. Yeah, or else the contentment won't last long enough to get taken up by the slot.
Gotcha. Do we want to study the skill with vitalities? We have 2.
We want to study the vitalities together, but we want to do first is study the diary, actually.
Okay. A ciphered diary?
Yes. Yes.
Papa's diary. It's a catalog of obsessions, but perhaps it will make some sort of sense of recent events.
You'll notice that we have no reason at the moment. This should give us our reason.
Yeah, we're not the most reasonable. I've contacted the individual named in this troubling document. I have little reason to believe they will be able to enlighten me on the nature of what went before, but perhaps they can help with what is to come. Studying a troubling diary. The name of Cadmus Solon appears again and again in these pages. They were a locus for impossibility, a font of the future, one who has cut the eye. And on the last page, there is a correspondence address, the name. A red secret and reason.
Yeah, the red secret is actually the first bit of lore we got in our first playthrough. So the game is remembering
Cool.
Love
that.
What we had. Okay, now we're gonna want to get some contentment out of this.
All right. So now go to that Ecdysis Club.
Yes.
The
Get a big
entrance,
bouncer to let us in.
the entrance is lost beneath soft drapes of crimson, cinnabar, and incarnadine. Is that how you say that?
I think it's incarnadine.
Incarnadine.
It's red colors because Grail, the red Grail, is another one of the hours.
Above the door, the club motto: Ingirum imus noc te et consumi mur igni. It has been rendered as into night's circle we fly until the fire enjoys us. The drinks, the songs, the light, the arching walls, the smoke blue haze, the press and sway of clothed and unclothed flesh. Curious view, we got nothing.
Correct. We got nothing.
You got nothing. Get out of here.
There's our contentment.
And now, Hersalt's Nightmare. I remember that Hersalt wrote of this. I've levered up floorboards and wriggled down snugly. Now I am compressed beneath them like a hidden corpse. The air stinks of hot dust. My mouth is full of splinters. This time I haven't learnt what I hoped to learn, whatever that was.
It seems the furtive truth was not a correct or sufficient enough piece of lore to get us dreaming the things we need to dream.
And also it produced a dread.
Which is bad. Which, kind of ruins our contentment. Problem is, here's what's going to happen.
Should we dream on money?
Not yet. We want to dream on our dread with our contentment to get rid of it.
And we want to, well, yeah, I think our vitalities are okay for one more.
Yeah.
And anything we want to explore, work on health?
Yeah, well, before we work on health, you want to remember now, for working on health, take the skill and work on the skill, and then work on your health in there.
To work then. Alright, we have our passion and reason back, and we got the hours of a gentleman.
It's literally the thing! It's the thing we want! Oh my god, it's all coming up us. That book is yellow, which is the color of the lantern, of the watchman, and the glory, which is the kind of enlightenment, as I was saying. And enlightenment is what we need to start dreaming properly. I thought you could do it with histories, but apparently I'm wrong. I know you can do it with enlightenment, though.
Cool. Well, hey, there you go.
This is all coming up us.
My new acquaintance speaks authoritatively of Papa. He knew he was dying. He had hoped to taste unknown pleasures before his end, pleasures denied to healthy society. My new acquaintance suggests that I might finish what he began, that if I do so, I might save myself from the despair which haunts my family. Anything we want to explore or talk to have set up for next time?
Talk about our red secret.
Talking publicly about the invisible arts will attract attention. Perhaps that's what I want.
We'll start getting cult followers from that.
And with that, we shall finish the episode.